Yo, what is up, guys? Russ coming at you with kind of a rant video, to be honest. This idea pretty much came to me off the back of an argument slash discussion I had in my guild Discord. Um, I've just seen people really fucking mad about the new essence change that Blizzard has put in the game. I think it's very fair. I think it's a really good middle ground. I think it's a good compromise of giving people what they've been asking for, yet still making them, play the game. And people are just mad about it. On like every comment section of every forum that I could find about the post, people are just fucking mad about how it's not handed to them on a silver platter. So I was just gonna kind of like rant about it a bit, say why I think it's good, um, and break down the numbers a little bit more because I feel like people are judging it before they're actually breaking down the numbers. I've done all my calculations, and I've gotten a low end bracket kind of guesstimate and an higher end bracket guesstimate, which I think is fairly fair for a fresh-ish alt character that they could probably very easily get done per week. So, yeah, I'll bring up my calculations. I'll just do it on Notepad. Maybe I'll edit it over the top, but this is basically my calculations. We've got our major assault 125, 2 minor assaults per week 150, emissaries if you do it every single day that's 350 in total. Horrific visions full clear. You can probably get 2 to 3 keys per week, I think, even just from doing the assaults. That's like without even doing the dailies for the coalesce visions. But if it's a freshly geared alt, I'll probably round it down to, let's just say, one full clear's worth of Echoes of Ny'alotha per week. So about 150. Full clear the raid on normal difficulty between 180 to 300, depending on how lucky you get. It's just complete RNG there. Capping for PvP. That's a good kind of analogy I like to make. A conquest cap is 500 conquests, I believe. It takes you, you get 25 conquests per win. I think you get 35 for your first win of the day or something. But it's roughly 20 to 25 wins. Well, it's pretty much 20 wins, right? So I would say, yeah, if you're taking your 20 wins at lowest rank, it's still gonna be 200 just from getting the conquest cap. Then of course we're gonna get our weekly chest as well. And let's say that's also at the lowest rank, 175. Even if you do only one mythic dungeon per week and it's a 10, which I think is very, very easy for like most alts to do, especially if you've got some people to help you. Maybe you can do a 15 even. But I'll just take the lower end is 30 for just doing the dungeon, and then you're also going to get 200 in your weekly chest as well. I didn't include LFR in my calculations because LFR is just terrible. I would not wish upon anyone to go into there. So just so you know, and the video is kind of complete. 100 total for doing all wings of LFR. And yeah, that brought my lower end bracket to 1,560, and that's not including any repeatable content that you could do throughout the week, right? This is just from doing your like weekly time gated content. And like, so it's like the rewards you get from that, and also the process of doing that content, right? So 1,560, an essence costs 500. That's 3 essences minimum per week. And the higher end, I took basically all the upper brackets of these, but I still kept the PvP ranks at the low ranks, or like kind of a medium rank. I think, yeah, here we go. I wrote it down. 15 for your weekly and plus. Midish level PvP, I guess you're probably around 1,600 or something. And full clearing 3 visions per week. Probably if you've got a couple friends that can help you out and things like that, right? And that came to 2,095. So that's 4 essences a week. And that's not even including, just farming. If you really, really, so that's 4 essences a week playing pretty minimally. And then if you want to expedite that process, you can just play more. What's the problem? Everyone's complaining. Like, oh, I have to play the game. Like people in my guild Discord, they're saying like, oh, it's so stupid. Like I've been playing the game the whole expansion. Now they expect me to play the game more to get rewards on my characters. It's like, of course, but like the player base that's constantly criticizing Blizzard for removing RPG elements from their game, and then Blizzard finally makes kind of a middle ground thing where they don't, you know, BFA especially gets criticized for, you know, the catch up systems and things like that, and we, you know, how we are supposed to, yeah, like the previous content all becomes irrelevant because of the catch up systems, and it removes all the RPG factors of the game of like going through every time, like throughout the expansion, having to go redo old content. And then the same people who are asking for like a more RPG based RPG are the same people who are turning around and saying it's way too much work. Sorry, hit my spoon. I've just been eating breakfast and it's 1:30 p.m. They're the same kind of people who are turning around and saying it's way too much work and I should just get it automatically. That's like buying a character boost and expecting it to start with 470 item level gear. Like it's so stupid. Trying to, I don't know, like the game would be over. There would be nothing to do. You at least have like 1 to 2 weeks of content to do on your alt now, before it's, you know, max level Giga Chad crushing everything. So I don't know. That's not even including. These aren't even including, you know, repeatable content, which is 3 keystone, 3 Echoes of Ny'alotha per keystone level, 10 to 25 per win, 35 for an RBG win, and 10 to 25 per random BG win. I'm not sure what that's based on, how quick it is. I don't know. But no, I think that that's perfectly fine. I'd say you need what, 4 to 6 essences maybe for most classes in their main spec, the ones you're gonna change in and out. That's you could do that in a week, or you know, you could do all the weekly stuff across 10 characters, and you could have 4 or 3 to 4 essences every single week across all your characters. So all your characters will be done in 2 weeks. But if you want one character to be done, you know, you can just intensely play that character for a week and you'll probably have all the essences as well. Not even, you know, not even talking about, there's only maybe like 3 to 4 really annoying ones to grind per spec, like per role, sorry. You've got like Blood of the Enemy, annoying. Conflict and Strife, really annoyingly time gated. You've got the Lucid Dreams. I'm talking about DPS because I play DPS, right? Lucid Dreams, Najatar Rep, of course, sounds just horrible. But like, you've also got some very very easy ones like, you know, for example, Vision of Perfection. You can just run Mechagon a bunch of times. During running Mechagon a bunch of times, you're going to passively grind, you know, more from just doing the keystones. So you're going to gain 500 that you didn't, you know, essentially you're going to gain 500 echoes. What are they called? Echoes of Ny'alotha. That you don't have to spend on vision because you grinded it out the normal way, and you can use those 500 essences on a different essence. And just, I don't know, this is what I would do. I would just grind out the easy ones the normal way. The essence or the echoes that I acquired during that journey, I would use on the annoying hard ones. Like, I really think people are overreacting to this. I think it's a good change. I think it's, you know, it retains a need to play the game without forcing you to. You know, you can just do it a slow way. But if you really want your essences ASAP, just play the game. Play the game. But yeah, that's about it from me. I just really wanted to make a ranting video. I don't know. Let me know what you think of it. This is my first time trying to do one of these. It's also my first time my face has been here, so yeah, I don't know if you like it, not the face, the video, or both. Yeah, hit me up in the comments if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. I also stream on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/JustRuss. I stream there 5 days a week. If you want to, you know, come and shout at me, or just chill. I can hopefully see you there. I'll link everything down below, including these posts. And yeah, maybe I'll edit my maths on screen, or maybe I'll just go from the notepad. I don't know what I'll have done. So you can I don't know, see what you can expect from post-production Russ. But yeah, hopefully I'll see all you guys either, I don't know, in the next video or on the live stream. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you if you stayed till the end. And that's about it from me. Peace.